Hey artists, Miss Kit, and I'm back for your third assignment. In your last assignment, you were going back over your buildings with marker and continuing to draw buildings looking at pictures. Now you will use your imagination to come up with different creatures and critters that you wouldn't necessarily see roaming around your city. Like dinosaurs, roar, or a rainbow owl unicorn thingy-majiggies. Your job is to use your imagination to draw something imaginary or something you wouldn't necessarily see roaming around the city of Hong Kong. So the most important thing you'll need is your imagination. The materials are simple, just use what you have at home, and let's take a look at the demo to see what you need to draw your crazy, mystical, creative creatures. Okay, artist. When we're drawing from our eyes or from our imagination, we always start with our magic finger first. And he'll get mad if you don't. He'll poke you in the nose. We use our magic finger by planning out our drawing first. Decide how big you want your dinosaur, unicorn, dragon, flying purple people eater, and kind of get an idea of the shape. You might decide that you want it to be really tall and to draw your dragon this way. It's up to you, but definitely plan before you pick up Mr. Pencil, or there will be poking. I'm going to do a dinosaur, and I think I'm going to draw more of a stegosaurus, so it's going to be this way. So I'm going to do light sketches. I like to draw light until it's right. That way I can always erase. Now, I'm not super knowledgeable of the dinosaurs, but from my mind, I'm going to kind of create this dinosaur from my imagination. Got his big, chunky legs and a stegosaurus tail. I think he's got spikes on it. I feel like I need to make this spikier. Maybe make the nose more of a curve, go up the eye. I call this sketching when I do lots of lines connected together. Just get a loose, rough idea of the shape, of where I want to put things. And then later I can go back and go over those lines with my pencil harder or with marker. So I'm going to speed things up and trace this with marker so we can move on to the next step. There. I erased my leftover pencil line, so I just had the leftover marker to show those bold lines outlining my dinosaur. The next step, you will color. It's important whatever you use at home, whether it's crayons, colored pencil, or marker, that you are mindful, careful, and controlled when you are coloring. We are not having Mr. Scribblehan control our hand. We are going to be mindful and careful. I'm going to use some purple marker and also some purple crayon, a combination of both. So I'm going to start with some purple marker in some of different areas. It's, again, up to you what you want to use. If you have oil pastels at home or watercolor, you can use all of those things. The goal is to make it colorful and make all those different imaginative, weird patterns and scales and horns fun and colorful. Now I'm going to use a crayon. Here's a little top tip. I don't need to push super hard with my crayon. If I'm just going and moving the same way with my hand, mindfully, I can get good coverage without taking the entire afternoon to color in my dinosaur. I am going to speed things up just for you so we can get to the finished purple dinosaur. All right, let's speed things up. Here, I have my big purpley dinosaur finished. Great job, artist. Remember, be careful, mindful, and controlled when you are using any sort of drawing material to color in your art. You also can look at different pictures to get some ideas. You may at home have some great step-by-step how-to books to how to draw dinosaurs or monsters or other crazy creatures. So it doesn't have to be just from your imagination. You can also look at resources to help get ideas as well. All right, artists, now it's up to you to draw your crazy creature.